Alright. They are fully surrounded. We have turrets set up. I will now attempt to pour some nice, warm static on this guy. Did he turn into several Gosha? Is that what just happened? How did he turn into several Gosha? Am I frozen right now? Did my own freeze turret do this to me? Me want not be frozen. Apparently it was a legendary goat folk too. You know, I'm not gonna wait. I think I'm going to go straight to perhaps using a thing to unfreeze myself. I'm frightened. It turns into a legendary goat and it spawned the posse as well. That's very funny. Oh, two of them are still friendly. I think they're chasing after... Are they chasing after the goat folk? Oh, they're attacking them. They're their own. We got some good stuff going on right now. The cherubim are fighting each other. I wonder why. Neutral, neutral, hostile. Perfect, injured. Well, this has been fortuitous indeed. Let them fight. Oh, even better. Only the hostile one survived. This is excellent. How injured is this one? Wounded, even. Oh yeah, it bounces off. Let my various turrets do the work. Also all of my landmines. Let's go ahead and equip one of my grenades. I should have more EMP, right? Fungicide, stun gas, stasis, spring turret, sleep gas, resonance, normality. Damn. They're all on the ground as EMPs. Throw a resonance grenade. I was throwing it at the ground near you, not on you. Glitter, stun. Poison, time, spring turret. Disarmed EMP. Oh no. Can we still blow up one if it's disarmed? Oh, good. In that case, let's try and train him over to it. Resonance. Equip. We're effectively shielded but wounded. Mercy Reconstitute is ready to go. I could try and see what kind of damage I can do. Yeah, come through the grenades. How do you know where the grenades are? Badly wounded, baby. I think I could maybe finish him off. Oh, some sower seeds, you say? Equip. Alright, he's in position next to me. Flurry him. And he's stunned. Let's go into demolish. Yeah, thanks again, goat dudes. Slam him. Slam him again. That's helpful. He's dazed, he's stunned, he's badly wounded. Charge into him. And he's dead. Rubber chimes ring through the vaults, and you hear the grating of stone on stone as other Imperial reliquaries slide into unreachable recesses of the tomb. Oh yeah, dog! Get. Oh, baby. Disassemble. Inventory. The Castle Face. +6 to the Cybernetics license tier. Holy shit! That is magical. Look at those stats. It's insane. Equip it. And now we have telepathy, which, given that we are kind of a party-based person, is phenomenal. And if we could find Jacked as a thing, holy shit. The only problem is now we can't see in the dark. But whatever. Other cherubs aren't angry, right? Oh, fuck! Come on! You have 6 license points to spend on fixing that. That's true. That is very true. I'm a little annoyed that all of the other cherubim are now hostile, though. I thought they would stay friendly. That's gonna be a problem. Because these motherfuckers are too stupid to avoid what's going to happen if we walk through those rooms. These people are stupid. I should have done the staircase from the top. I can't outrun them. I might... Like, thinking logically about how this questline goes, there's nothing for us to fight between here and the end of the Bright Shoal thing, right? Like, I don't need my party members. I could bring them the Grit Gate, come back, do this without them. Oh no, they made some changes? Will I need my companions? Like, there's... Really, my only question is, will I need my companions for the next step of the quest? Which, as far as I remember, I won't. Take your squad, recoil at Grit Gate, get in tomb. Yeah, okay. Direct to follow. Direct to follow. The rest is as I remember. Perfect. Follow. I'll go up, I'll entomb myself. Well, hold on. If I take the stairs down, where does that go? That's what I thought. Yeah, they aggro after entomb. That much you said it before. I think we'll create my history, I'll entomb myself, and that'll probably be where we call it for the day, because my stomach is rumbling. But I gotta see my history. I am so excited about that. Also, just because I'm excited to see what kind of buddy we get. Circuit board DACA. Fabricates one star-worn cherub cognitively altered to like you. Activate. You activate the curio and toss it on the ground. It erupts into a throng of tiny polygons, which amalgamate into a fully formed hill. Legendary star-worn cherub. Hill! Legendary star-worm. My god. Manage mutations. Light vision. Sorry, night vision. Light manipulation maxed out already. Temporal fugue. Acquire new. Hot damn. Direct ability use. I'm just gonna quietly. That's a no from me, Doug. 29 penetration, 7d6 damage. No worm farts allowed. Your gear pickups allowed. I don't know what to tell this guy to do. Cudgel, I guess? Acrobatics? Like, I don't think he could hold stuff, he's a worm. So I'll have him handle, like, hitting stuff with his body, which I imagine counts as a cudgel. Heckin' swole! Quick, slug, sponge. Gallium veins press against the underside of its crystalline and it's impossible, look at that. Crystalline annuli and gleam warmly. Its body is perfect, and the whole of it is wet with amniotic slick. Could it have just now peeled itself off an oil canvas? Was it cast into the material realm by a dreaming, dripping brain? Whatever the embryo, it is now the archetypical worm. It's all there in impeccable simulacrum. The undulation, the geometric simplicity, the ageless bearing, perfection is realized. He belongs to the cast of Star Cherubim. My god. This sounds like an incredible companion. His gear is all empty stuff. It looks like we can give him a body, a back, a tail, and a floating nearby slot. And his body is his weapon? Can you body swap? I sadly am not capable of body swapping with him. But, like, we could look at his stats as are represented by the game. He is heckin' swole, which I imagine means he is... What? I just told him to, like, learn things, and he's immediately learned tactics, hurdle, kickback. Oh, that's just the name of the thing, never mind. No, wait, no, he's actually learning shit. Backswing, swimming, cudgel proficiency, cudgel, shake it off, endurance, depth throwing. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Neither of you have anything to use in that slot. Can't examine it. No, he is by far my strongest companion. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. He activates his reflective shield. Oh my god. Busted. That's what he is. He's busted. Direct to stay here. Like, if I look at this guy's stuff, manage attributes, right? We are only beefy. This dude has more strength than we do, and we have 33 strength. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Alright, they're all staying here. I am very happy with having an angel worm on our team. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a legendary worm cherub either. Holy shit. That is awesome. That's awesome. If you give him help... Oh, wait. I forgot about something. If you give him helping hands, we could try. The worm has enough strength to have 29 penetration and unarmed melee. It must have strength in like the 60s. Like, it's pretty intense stuff going on in that guy. Like, I'm not sure what we could put on him. Just gonna grab a couple of weird stuff. Opening my chest. I wanted cybernetics. Night vision is coming back. But also, maybe instead of night vision, penetrating radar. Total visibility for 10 spaces around us. Honestly, that's probably better. License tier 32. Hot damn. Install cybernetics, please. I think I would like the penetrating radar. Thank you very much. I'll put that in my right arm. Yeah, right arm. Because I feel like for head, we could probably find like a computational thing, which will make the stuff that uses computational power better. I imagine that would be in a head slot. Penetrating radar. Yeah! Oh, we are gods! We are gods! Nothing can stop us now. I've never felt so powerful in this game before. Manage gear. Body. Nothing for the body. Head. I could give the slendered, lanterned, visored, psychometric boop-de-boop. Gives him +4 to his mental armor. He's +1 to his DV, and if anyone tries to psychically attack them, they will hemorrhage. I'm 1 point away from also being able to do night vision. You're jealous of my worm friend now? Even though you have an extra-dimensional grazer? We can give him helping hands! Oh my god! He can carry guns now! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god. He can carry guns now! Alright, for your tail, nothing we could do in the tail slot. And of course, he could have extra weapons in his robo hands. Holy shit. This robot now has robot hands. This robot worm has robot hands. Alrighty then. Well, I now need to select some stuff to put in his robot hands. Let's put away these two things. Put away my lava shit. Alright, what are we gonna put in his hands? He could hold 2 weapons, and now he could start learning. I guess I told him to learn cudgel stuff, so if we have, like, hammers, that might be the way to go. Clone you has spare cudgels. He's actually using all 4 cudgels, clone me. But I can give this guy a Crysteel longsword, which is not too bad. Honestly, like, his body is a better weapon than anything I have. Did you see the penetration on his fucking body? Giving him guns is pretty much the only step left, so he could just shoot people from far away. I swear I had some other... He also has lays! You're right! You are right. Like, nothing I can give him is better than what he already has. It's really just for fun. This is really just a poops and haha thing. Exactly, lays could be depleted. Where the fuck is it? I had a bunch of guns. Who's carrying them right now? Is it me? I wanted to give him some really nice guns, but I feel like helping hands on inferior robot friend. Oh, you know what I should give him? There's one clear winner here. Take the flume flyer off this guy. Like, rather than giving him robot hands, if he can get into combat and bash someone with, like, his worm body, we give him the flume flyer. Like, 29 penetration, 76 damage. That is remarkably better than anything I could give him as far as weapons. We could just give him the flume flyer. He could literally just be Worm Rocket. He is now a Worm Rocket. A psychically defended Worm Rocket. And for our robot friend here, I'll give him the helping hands, and he can just pick up whatever fuck he wants. Give him more shit. Alright, now that I have my penetrating radar, let's go create our history, and then I could go have dinner. Oh, I could give him the point defense drone. He could be, he's already, like, leagues stronger than I am, which is very funny to me. Don't like that you're already this close to me. Ah, they unaggroed! Oh, thank God. That's fine. Like, the only real risk to us is going to be... When we finish the next leg of the quest, we are going to arrive naked. And all of our crap's gonna be in a box. I have died in Caves of Cud before when... After you do Bright Shoal, you arrive naked... and all your gear is in a box, and while I was getting the gear in the box, it counts as time passing when you say collect all. And like a goat folk wandered over and murdered me while I was collecting my gear. Like my character just didn't stop when he saw him. This is before they added the very nice touch of your character will stop doing an action if danger is entering your field of view. So that was the saddest way I've ever lost this game. By far the saddest way I've ever lost Caves of Cud. Was just getting murdered while looking through a box at my own stuff. Not my favorite death. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I wish I had used my spiral borer. You know, I wish I didn't use my spiral borer, because I didn't need to stair dance at all to fight those cherubim. The landmine and turret plan paired excellently with just happening to get lucky with them getting some friendly fire. Hello, sir. Oh, peace to all who canter in the house of the coiled lamb. How do I get to Bright Shoal? Oh, Bright Shoal, the forever braid of life, the garden behind the high gate. Why, you must rank among the crown echelon of machine and folk, and you must, well, you must start to decompose. You must be dead and entombed. The body remains, but the mind wanders. Why is this tome unfinished? 'Tis a saying among the stonemasons, never finish a job too early. By the decreptum of Segatar, old as it is, they have until the coiled lamb is decompassed, dead-like, to complete their work on the tomb. Bless the coiled lamb, peace to those who canter in his house. Let us pray the day never comes. But Reshef is dead, the Sultan is dissolved. Oh, poor friend, the iron shank must be upsetting your digestion. The darkness must be blooming in your brain, making you slow, doltish. The Sultan is dissolved. Tidings would have reached me. Someone would have said so. Oh, poor doltish friend, you cantered too long outside the house of the coiled lamb, and now you are adult. Do you know the Mark of Death? I do. I am required to know the Mark of Death. Otherwise, I wouldn't know when the coiled lamb was dead. If he bore the mark. Oh, is this a test? Do you know the mark? It is a test. Tell me the answer now. The mark is Kirby. Who are you? I am Herodicus, lapidary, lithographer, sculptor, calciminer, and biographer of the coiled lamb. I will tarry here until the godhead passes on, and then I will canonize his deeds in high relief. I've tarried for quite some time now. What a prodigious reign. Bless that coiled lamb. Let's trade. He has nothing to trade. How do I get to Bright Shoal? I bear the mark. Entomb me! Should you be... Now I don't rank myself among the doyen on the matter of organic life, but my understanding is that the dead do not speak. Besides, you aren't the coiled lamb, are you? Reshef is gone, biographer. I am here, and I have need to travel to Bright Shoal. Entomb me. That's not how it works. First, I image your head, read your self's narrative from the folds of your brain, cross-check it against the thin world's ambient log of your life's deeds. Then I stylize the story, engrave it on the walls. Once I'm done, then I can entomb you. Alright, do it. Fine. Starting psycho-scan. Commencing cross-check with the thin world. Cross-check complete. Your narrative is compiled. Now to engrave it. Peace. Peace to all who canter in the house of the coiled lamb. Peace, biographer. Off he goes. Alright, time for me. What do you mean nowhere to explore? The walls, my friend. Alright. Significant events from the life of the Sultan Shatterhand Sexxx. Courageous Shatterhand Sexxx discovered the cylinder Al-Araka, once thought to be lost to the sands of time. Gallant Shatterhand Sexxx discovered the location of Dapur Miniature Yard, once thought to be lost to the sands of time. In sacred ritual, Shatterhand Sexxx shared their holy water with noted luminary Warden Indrix. May he rest in peace. In sacred ritual, Shatterhand Sexxx shared their holy water with noted luminary Mayor Nuntu. May they rest in peace. I am done. In sacred ritual, Shatterhand Sexxx shared their holy water with noted luminary E. May they rest in peace. Gaze upon the sublime body of Shatterhand Sexxx. See the glistening dermal insulation. Deep in the wilds of Temple of the Rock, Bethesda Sousa, Shatterhand Sexxx stumbled upon a clan of the Mechanists performing a secret ritual. Because of their sandy hair, they accepted them into their fold and taught them their secrets. Bold Shatterhand Sexxx discovered -1, once thought to be lost to the sands of time. -1, you say? Deep in the wilds of Gritgate, Shatterhand Sexxx stumbled upon a clan of Barathamites performing a secret ritual. Because of their mirrored eyes, they accepted them into their fold and taught them their secrets. While exploring Irakolep's surface, Shatterhand Sexxx recovered the fabled artifact called the Sun and Moon Mask of the Angelic Altar. Bravery! Shatterhand Sexxx plunged into the mouth of an open ice shelf and conversed with a beetle in the sacred dung. Blasphemously, the traitor the 8-ring baboon hermit attacked Shatterhand Sexxx, her water sib, and Shatterhand Sexxx was forced to slay her. Deep in grief, Shatterhand Sexxx wept for 1 year. I remember that year. It was a rough year for me. On the Ides of Nivun Ut, Shatterhand Sexxx died peacefully and was laid to rest in the Tomb of the Sultans. In the month of Suman Ut of 1001, Shatterhand Sexxx penned the influential book, Copy of Screwfitted. To a Coven, Volume 8. Blasphemously, the traitor the 10-ring baboon Riddler attacked Shatterhand Sexxx, her water sib. Shatterhand Sexxx was forced to slay her. Oh, again. Two years of weeping. Blasphemously, the traitor salty, bloody, slowly the wait for a year, you know. God, I love every one of those. That's how it happened, I remember. Lionhearted Shatterhand Sexxx discovered the location of Noshin Moat Yard, once thought to be lost to the sands of time. Blessed by divine beings, Shatterhand Sexxx discovered the legendary chain pistol. 8 penetration, 1d6, no bullets. Known as useless garbage. Of all the items I named, you chose useless garbage. Ah, my deeds! My deeds! They ring through the annals of history. I know, I wanted Poo Poo Walno to be the one. Now, hop into the sarcophagus. Safe travels. Farewell, buddy. Oh my god. Enter. The sealing mechanisms inside the sarcophagus will certainly kill you if you close yourself inside. Are you sure you want to enter the sarcophagus? Shit. I haven't ever done this as a Truekin. What happens to our implants? Should I take a brisk walk back and take out my only copy of Penetrating Radar and leave it behind. Like, as a mutant, I just came back with my mutations, but I don't know what's gonna happen to my implants. If I lose the chair, that's fine by me. I'm sure everything will be fine. YOLO indeed. Alright, let's do it. Enter. Entomb. Entomb with big ol' uppercase. You climb into the sarcophagus. You enter the Imperial sarcophagus. The colossal lid slams shut. Darkness engulfs you. You died, entombed in the burial chamber of a chef, the last sultan. Ah, there it is. God, what a cool game. Super Hobbit, no! I've been going for 9.5 hours! I gotta go eat dinner! Anyway, welcome Raiders, I'm Chris here at Shake the Box. We just killed ourselves in Caves of Cud so that we may upload our brain into the Thin Worlds. Bright Shoal. Which is where we're heading right now. I'm doing my job right if upon first entering a chat the streamer shouts, Super Hobbit no. The darkness recedes and a new light breaks on the shores of your mind. Alright, here we are in the digital worlds of Bright Shoal. It still has all my inventory for some reason. For some weird reason. There we are. There's Shatterhand Sexxx. The way is blocked by the gate to Bright Shoal. Let's auto-explore. Nowhere else to explore. Hello, friend. It's Rainwater Shomer. Damp clothes of the Shomer inhabit. A hoish, a tallet, and a robe drape over the air as if they were swathing a person's figure. Raindrops from another world patter on the boss of ribbon thread, transforming from 10 spheres of selfhood to diffuse moisture on the fibrous loam. Old life is absorbed by the ageless linen, wrung out by an invisible hand, and the cycle repeats itself. That can never happen in real life. Hello. Sod, welcome. Sod, from thine here's shaken the wet in old liff. Sod, into a small vessel pouring heat. Sod, to thine sash attaching the vessel. Sod, crossing now through the height gate into Bright Shoal. I've come from the thick world with a mission to disable the spindle's magnetic fields. Can you do this for me? The clothes shrouding Rainwater Shomer's form are still for many moments. The shoreman Corin! Why ought we? Because I'm Assad, after all. The shoremen remain unbelievable. Unbelievable! Why do you call me Sod? What is this place? Sod, standing though at the height gate to Bright Shoal. Sod, thine has been wet with old life. Sod, shaking thine head and cross into new life. Is Reshef here? No, Sod, Reshef residing here. Am I dead? Sod, the body dying, but the mind roaming. I gotta disable the stupid magnetic field, please! The Shaman and Conan, why ought we? Shomer, you impudent whelp! Sod Reshef stands before you, do as I say! The Shaman remain unbelievable. God damn it. What do you call me, Sod? Art thou a Sod of old Sodom? And no standing so at the high gate of Bright Shoal. Can't read this man's words. Solemn, is that another name for Cud? Sod, yes. What is this place? Cud was once called Solemn. You note this in your copybook now. Where is Brightshill in relation to Cud, to Solemn? Aloft of Gottes sight twinkling, and there the sheriff, Seraph Dremin, and Brightshill is the Drem. Ah, Rainwater Showman claims that Brightshill is the dream of a seraph who lives atop the spindle. I've learned much. End. Let's trade. He has nothing to trade. Am I dead? Patenay have transformed the Cyclopean bronze doors into great shells of seafoam and coral. The theater of life is depicted on the panels in high relief. Palm leaves lift pyramids into the star-ribbon sky, and water pours over the lip of an oncho. Lovers yoke across the frieze, and goats chew copper cud on the cornicles. This man's speech pattern's giving you a stroke. You and me both. Come on, open the door! Something changed atop the spindle. If Brightshill is indeed connected to the city there, then this change may suggest it's in peril. The clothes surrounding Rainwater Shomer's form remain still. 1 year ago, someone began broadcasting a signal from atop the spindle. I have a recording of it here. I ask you, disable magnet field so the spindle can be ascended, and the signal investigated. Sod the Seraphim Sprechen, Sod thou askin, and Shomer ascenten. Sod, wilt thou return to Sodom, or cross it into Brightshill? I've shaken the wet life from my hair. I shall go into Brightshill. No, I would like to go back to Cut. If it can be done, return me to Cut. I wish to ascend the spindle myself. Sod, now then return. I am ready. Yes. Let's be careful not to fucking die while getting our stuff back. The matter of your new body starts to thicken and clot. You're inlaid with ribbons of bone, tissue, nerve, and flesh. Oh no. Rusty gills surface. The neoteric body is differently charged. Tying inside you is another of the secret knots that bind the worlds. You gain additional floating nearby slot. Yeah, I could go talk to Baratham before we wrap up. A teaser for the next session. Take all my stuff. And immediately get attacked by... stupid... Oh my god, no. You stay outside! Don't come in here! Why is my inventory... Crysteel Fist, Crysteel Fit. Alright, I got all my implants. We're good. I could punch these people, no problem. Let's go! Let's go! Ah, my stuff. You know, what's interesting is I have my implants when I didn't have enough for all of my things. That's very... I was almost hoping I would come back without. Cause loop. I was hoping I would come back without that. Bloodstained neck ring so my monkey doesn't flip out on me. My Eigen rifle. My great farmstead gloves. My Willie Crysteel boots. I'll worry about a thrown weapon later. Masterwork point defense drone and the jeweled sphere of Tipur. Yeah, that's the one that lets me fly. Oh, all the buttons are on. Just so you could see my thing here. It lets me fly, it gives me +3 ego, 100 carry capacity, 50 hit points, 100 move speed. I could release a burst of glitter around me to disrupt laser beams. And it takes 12 goddamn license points. And compute power would make it work better. So again, I want to find something for compute power. And you wanted to know what my Tipur does? +1 strength, +1 toughness, +1 ego. Oh, yeah. Vessel of the first sip. A full-scale recompositor. Fullerite hem surrounds a foam landing pad, and the above head fretwork is braided into the once familiar glyphs of recomposition and return symbology. This is not where I reconstituted the last time I played this. It was somewhere in the jungle I came back. We might as well ruffle through some garbage real fast while I'm here. Some kind of angry bird, not a problem. It makes sense that it would be a different location every time. Well, Gritgate. Replace the cell. I return from beyond the grave! Come along. Come along. Come along. I have to tattoo my clone. I can't be walking around with someone that looks exactly like me. It's so confusing. Tattoo our clone. Tattoo him on the face. Shatterhand Sexxx the Sextant. Shatterhand Sexxx the Sextant. That seems good. Let's go with golds and blue. There we go. Now he looks like some weird hill giant. Follow me. There we go. My squad. My impossibly amazing squad. Give him the cool S. If I could draw that with a tattoo gun in this game, I 100% would. Katasa, were you here when I got my new friend, Hill, the legendary Starworm Cherub, who is, like, impossibly incredible? Level 10 light manipulation. I gave him the Flume Flyer of the Sky Bear because his fucking attack is outrageous. His normal unarmed attack is 29 penetration, 76 damage. He does look like a defender of the stilt this way, you're right. My god. Stairs down are locked, you don't have the key. What? I'm sorry, what? I may have sold the key. In fact, I know exactly where I sold the key to. Should give that worm some leyline puppeteers. I will if I get them. $89? Come on! It's robbery. I'm being shaken down here. I cannot believe. What do you think of Clank's visit? I do not consider that my life could be further upturned. Truly, I have learned much and hate all of it. Once you lot reach the spindle's apex, perhaps you could convince to stay there? He could be convinced to stay there? I can go in your stead. Oh, we will miss you. Is Clank here? Where is Clank? People are talking like Clank's around. Talking like they don't like Clank. Can't believe you just duck into his office. I figured getting down there once would be enough. There's Clank. Clank, my boy. Clank puff on you. Later. Now Clank pause puff for Prickles flavor. You live in Gritgate now? Clank live! Tragedy of Jalopy invite Clank to dim candle space. Clank softened stone floor with plushies. Dust shelves of boring jars with happy and spores. Prickles look at it. Gotta ruffle through all the trash. That's crucial. Alright, here we go. Is that you, nestling Shatterhand Sexxx? Have you returned from gate and tomb? Come closer, I say. Yes, it is. I've returned. You appear refreshed. My old eyes spy the swim lines in the waking world, and to you they see precedence. Newness obtains. Outside of time, I found myself in a place of light. I chose to return, and was made anew. I found Brightshore, where it lies beyond the tomb. I spoke to the Shomer there, and arranged for the disablement of the spindle's magnets. You are ever a courier of bright tidings, Shatterhand Sexxx. I am fond of this fact. Categories and types are decohering in these historic times. Nonetheless, the ritual nourishes us. You are raised to Mevlin, Shatterhand Sexxx, the one who understands. Oh, I've been promoted. Take this too, a shoot of morphing gel from my personal collection. You've arrayed yourself in the artifacts of time, and so we have little left to give you, but still, this may be useful. Morphogenic gel. Metamorphic polygel, rather. Now matters have evolved in your absence. Do you choose to learn more? I do. High on the mount above Omen Porch, the Pugilist Templar watch us through their war lenses and prepare an attack. The Nephilim, too, stir from their cradles on the moon stair and slump with infernal purpose. The short of this is, due to a dearth of prep time and inadequate armament, Pax Clank no longer believes in the viability of Q-Girl's climate design. We must take Clank at his word here. Well, I got a face from the Sultan, alright. And it's fucking amazing. This disheartens us. But there's another hope. Clank has offered up a new design. Something unconventional at all angles, and despite our early misgivings, Q-Girl and I work in assistance to the project. A new creature struggles to be born, Shatterhand Sexxx, and you will help birth it. Then it will carry us, you and I, to the top of the spindle. Pax Clank will mold the creature from raw bioelectrical materials. You must gather these entrails, the body as a model, the catalyst to charge the sanguine fluid, the atmos as deistic direction, the armament for protection, and the Hamza for personality. You will bond with the creature too, and act as its pilot. You must speak an incantation to inscribe the connection. You'll also need to procure the sanguine fluid itself. And 2, a power source shielded from electromagnetic attacks. Alright. Where do I find it? They are components that will grow, shape, and solder into the ascended being. We can delve into specifics once you begin, at which point Pax Clank can also serve as a source of knowledge. As you require components, bring them to the mound of scrap and clay over by Clank. I'm going to pilot it? Correct. The creature will be shaped broad enough to contain 2, but only you will be bonded to it. Only you will pilot. Don't fear over an inescapable tether, though. The creature will be mobile, unpiloted, if slower to act. Sanguine fluid, primordial soup, to be catalyzed and ran through its arteries as the animating substance. A power source? Yes, the question of power is a trickier one. Our standard power sources might suffice, but they would be vulnerable to electromagnetic attacks on the ascent, and we believe it within the competency of the Pugilist Templar to execute such an attack. This leaves us 2 options. Clank and Q-Girl have worked out a design for a neutronic battery, free from vulnerabilities on the EM spectrum, but it requires 3 drams of neutron flux. The alternative is remote power, But to carry us across the spindle's length, the source would have to be extraordinary. I would look to Shavar, the Tree of Life, for psychic quickening. Reports tell of the resumption of their roaming across the moonstare. Seek the trunk of Iron Rouge to begin your investigation, if that's the path you choose. Let us begin, then. Yes, Shatterhand Sexxx! Begin the gathering, and the molding will follow. The materials you choose will influence the being we create, but any such being will be suitable for ascent. This is our last task before we make our historic climb, Shatterhand Sexxx. Be safe and well in doing it. If you have more questions, return here, Clank, and I will be available. You've received a new quest, the Golem! Amazing. Can you tell me about the components I must gather? Soup, body, catalyst, atmos, saberment, incantation, Hamza, power source, soup. Ask. I'll ask later. Oh. Yeah, like the clay here. I look forward to making a golem. Any idea which companion you're gonna choose for the body type? Like, I can mold it after whatever I want? Fucking psychic worm! Super worm! Are you kidding me? Have you seen Super Worm? That being said, there is a secondary choice. Goddamn kaiju worm! Worm Golem is almost certainly what's gonna happen, but there is something to be said for, like, one of our first companions who somehow continues to survive and thrive. It's insane. I don't understand how this baboon is still going. I feel bad about Stinky Poo Poo because at this point, this monkey is... This is like God of Monkeys now. That is Lord High Baboon. There's never been a baboon as powerful as this baboon. Incredible baboon. Incredible. I know, kaiju worm, baboon god. I could go either way. This is something we'll think about. We can make that choice last. We can collect all the things first. This could be the final thing, is when we choose the body, because you never know. No reason for a poll now, because Jesus Christ, if I don't go eat dinner, I'm going to die. This is officially an almost 10-hour-long stream now.